All right. Good afternoon. Let's go ahead and grab our blocks and find a seated position. Arriving into this space, moment, and just kind of taking our fleshy part of the bum, the right side and left side, create a little extra space to avoid any sort of loading in the lumbar, finding places for me to stretch. And just kind of creating a little bit of palpation in your own body. So feel free to close your eyes or soften your gaze, but just gently rubbing your right thigh, your left thigh, maybe creating just a little bit of a micro bend or even cross-legged, whatever feels comfortable. And then attuning to your heart. So focusing your attention on your heart, placing your right hand and your left hand right at your heart and breathe. Mm. And again, deep breath in, belly, ribs, clavicle bones. And exhale, sighing it out. One more, just like that. Inhale. And exhale, sighing that out. Shh. Feel free to repeat this after me. May this practice heal and strengthen both my body and my mind. May this practice heal and strengthen both our bodies and our minds. Honor your body, honor your mind, focusing on your heart. Gentle forward fold and then coming up. Go ahead and just bring our shoulders up to our ears and slowly gently roll them back, placing the palms upward. Start with 3 rounds of that adaptogenic breathing. So creating that light constriction in the back of the throat. And we'll go 4 to 4. So inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. And slowly, gently, if your eyes are closed, go ahead and open your eyes, stretch your arms up like a good morning stretch. Open, close the fingers, open, close the jaw. Squinch your eyes, squint your nose, wiggle your toes, and let it go. Coming off of the block, today we're going to do some time under passive tension poses. So going right into a bit of a yin yang approach. So placing your blocks so they're on the highest level. And just to kind of gauge will be like shoulder distance. Yes, beautiful. So from here, we're going to do a little puppy pose. And we might notice a little bit of sensation, but we're going to open up the shoulder girdle, which is going to help provide more range of motion in our overhead. So we're going to place our elbows right on the tallest part. Right on the tallest part. Yes. Okay. So that's beautiful. That's option one. Option two can be to place the forearms. But what I want us to focus on is more chest expansion, like heart opening. So just kind of seeing how this feels. We might even go down a level, but we're going to come back to this later after we do some other stretches. Yeah. How does that feel? Yeah? Okay, here we go. We're going to take a breath in through our belly for 1, 2, 3, 4, and begin to slowly, gently extend out the exhalation. You can even tuck your toes if that helps with a little bit extra grip here. Exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just slowly, gently, right at the start, extending out the exhalation. Inhaling for 4 and maybe begin to exhale for 6. Remembering time under passive tension, slow incremental steps into achieving more range of motion, flexibility. So today we're not going to hold it too long, just enough to begin to notice. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in fully, exhale completely, and then slowly, gently curl around, protract your shoulders, come all the way up, all the way up. Actually, literally all the way up. We're going to go right into our moon squat. So just to create a little bit of that lymphatic drainage. Yeah, so let's just notice maybe because that was a little bit of intensity in the hip flexors. Just kind of add out the fascia a little bit. And release. Yes. Take it slow, take it up, shake it to the side. And then taking a big step. So it's about a meter. Heels in, toes slightly out. Inhale, arms going all the way up. And exhale, curl round, protract the shoulders, coming into that goddess squat. We're going to do 8 and then pause. Inhale, coming all the way up, 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 open up. And exhale, curl round, coming all the way to the goddess. Inhale, coming all the way up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. And curl around all the way down. And sway from side to side. That feels good. Inhale all the way up. This is 5. Open up like a good morning stretch. And exhale, curl around, coming down. And from swaying from one side to the other. And again, inhale, coming all the way up. And stretch. 6. Inhale and exhale, curl around. And just maybe noticing those moments on or off the mat where you might feel kind of constricted, kind of tight, and using your breath, your life force coming all the way up, expand, open up. And 2 more, curl around, protract. Last one, inhale, open up, remembering the only healing movement, expansion, and release. Shake it out. We're just going to do 3 half sun splits and then go into another yin pose. So starting in mountain, feet together, palms face away. Inhale, arms going out and up. Palms touch, look up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms going out and up. Palms touch, look up. And release, mountain. Beautiful. Inhale, arms going out and up, palms touch, look up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms going all the way out and up, palms touch, look up, exhale, release the mountain. From here, we're going to go into one more to make our way back to the mat. So inhale, arms going out, up, palms touch, look up, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back to your high plank. Lower your knees. Untuck the toes. Come into child's pose. In this moment, if you haven't already, let's go ahead and set an intention. Setting an intention, just something, a word, phrase, a mantra, something that's going to be like an anchor, anchoring us into this present moment right here, right now. So it could be maybe a feeling state of how you want to feel. Maybe calm, clarity, maybe even just saying some of these words out loud to see if any of them resonate with you. And then imagine placing that right at your forehead and allowing your head to go from side to side, just like a pendulum. Inhaling And exhale completely. And again, inhale and exhale completely. Slowly, gently go ahead and make your way back to tabletop position. Shoulders in line with your wrists, allowing your hips to go from side to side. Coming forward and back. And using that paintbrush analogy, imagine there's a paintbrush attached to your sacrum, and so you're creating these infinity loops as you go backwards and to the side, into that organic spinal movement pattern. And that jump rope, snake-like, slithering movement, and then making your way back to tabletop. From here, we're actually going to go ahead and take our blocks. And we're going to place the two blocks middle level, place them together. This is what's going to make contact with if we were wearing bras. I don't think either of us are, but if we were, the bra strap is going to go. Sweetheart. This, yeah, so you're gonna place the block. I'm gonna place the blocks so that way, if you did have a bra strap, you would want to be in contact here. So I'll show you what it looks like, and I'm gonna come closer to the camera to support you in getting into this. So once again, this is gonna be another heart opener, chest opener. So what I want to be cautious of is maybe interlacing the fingers and placing it so the head has support. Yeah, that would feel a lot better. So let me see. Okay, yeah, now this is good so I can see your profile. Beautiful, beautiful. So our goal today is kind of working on more upper body, chest expansion, heart openers. And what the impact of this is noticing just how powerful your lung capacity can change. Like I have noticed such a big difference in these stretches and being able to breathe. So from here, it looks good. I'm curious to know how it feels. So maybe using your thumb. Oh, it's in the middle. Okay. Let's just do a little bit. Remembering pain, we want to back away. Discomfort is an invitation to get curious. So if it feels like there's pain, okay, then just using my voice to kind of keep us company here. Let's begin with extending out. So remembering those three principles. The first principle is time under passive tension. So we're not going past 4 out of 10. That's why I want us to be aware of discomfort versus pain. And then number 2 is using our breath. So breathing in together for 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round just like that, and we'll slowly, gently come out of it. So inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in fully and release slowly, gently, coming all the way up, 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 and all the way up. Let's just do a little counter pose, me into our little yoga ball. Yes, you got this. Beautiful. I'm so proud of you. I know this one's hard, but with consistency, and maybe even just noticing in this moment, you might notice a little difference. And maybe you won't just know how much I love. I do love you so much. And whoever is watching this video, giving you love as well. Okay. We're going to go back to the one we started with. As I'm curious to know and see if you feel a difference. So going back to the highest level on the block and then placing forearm and elbows and just see how that feels. And this time, instead of coming close up, we're going to kind of walk away from it a little bit. So it's going to feel a little bit more, I'm hoping it's going to feel a little bit more spacious, but let's see. Let's play with it for you. Yes, thumbs up. Beautiful. I'm just remembering these principles when we practice these yin poses of holding, starting with time under passive tension. And number 2, breath awareness and extending out your exhalation. And number 3, so your body, imagine it as a noodle. Maybe it's a creamy noodle, penne, pasta, just a noodle. Visualize a noodle as we breathe together for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly, gently coming up, 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 up. And release. Okay. Coming to the midpoint of the block, we're going to go ahead and bring our right foot forward, coming into a little bit of a lizard lunge. So left knee is in contact with the mat. Right foot forward, just going to first kind of go into it very dynamically to really attune to our autonomic nervous system, not going past that 4. So as we inhale, coming forward, and exhale, going back. You don't have to go into the full extension of it. Maybe even just noticing that it might feel better to have the right foot turned out a little bit. Just going to do a little bit extra dynamic movement before we settle into the lizard lunge. For 3. Keep breathing. For 2. And 1. And then finding that position of sustainability. So maybe going up onto the highest level, if that feels a little bit better. Maybe making your way coming down. Feels good. But just coming back to those principles. So time under passive tension. Time under passive tension. So not going past that 4. And then the second one, extending out the exhalation to activate our parasympathetic nervous system. Also, when we create that light constriction in the back of the throat, that light constriction helps us activate the ventral vagal, so the social reward system part of the vagus nerve. Breathing in here and exhale, release. All right, other foot, come forward, left foot forward. Once again, maybe coming up on the tallest level of the blocks. And then we can do our dynamic approach to going into a pose. Going into a pose as we're training our autonomic nervous system. Think about this as a more gentle approach to going into some of these more strenuous poses. That way the body starts to notice we're just practicing yoga. We're not running away from a tiger. And then when you're ready, finding that sustainable pose. So what is sustainable? Feel maybe one side's going to feel a little different. That's why this is considered an asymmetrical pose, because we're doing one and the other. So we can attune to one side differently. So maybe it feels better on the lowest part of the block, highest part, whatever it feels accessible for you. Also an option to allow the edge, like the knife edge of the foot over if that feels comfortable. And then we'll just come back to our breath. So breathing in for 4 and extending out the exhalation for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. And slowly, gently bring back. Coming back to tabletop. To tabletop. And just allowing your hips to go from side to side. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and tuck the toes, lift the knees, protract the shoulders, bear pose. Pass the heels back, downward facing dog. Just gonna release a little bit in our pelvis here. So just starting that twerking motion for 3 and 2 and 1. Then release. Inhale, you're gonna lift your right foot up, bend the right knee, bring the right knee as close to the chest as possible. And we're gonna go into pigeon. So pigeon, like before, we can use our block, we can use pillows, just something that's going to support us, not feeling like you have to go into that full 90 degrees. So you can place like a block underneath the bum, or I think last time we did pillows. And so that way you're really working on the hip flexor, not the way it looks. So let me see what we got. Does that feel comfy, or do you want to do a pillow? It feels good. I like that you're right here. You're right here right now. Inhale, lengthen, and then slowly, gently, if it feels comfortable for you, you can bring another block in front of you and let yourself just chill like this. Yep, if that feels good. Or you can slowly go all the way down. I'm just once again coming back to noticing the stretch, the internal stretch in your body, focusing in on the level of intensity and not going past a 4.5. And then attuning to your breath. So breathing in through your belly, bringing it all the way up to your ribs, clavicle bones. Exhale, release. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in, slow, gentle, deep breath out. So coming out of this one, we're going to get a little fascia stretch in. So remove the block that's by the bum, and then just following that motion. So you're going to go and load more weight into that right hip. We've done this one before. We're just going to go really slow and kind of get into the butt cheek. Sometimes that's where there's a lot of tightness in that gluteus maximus. So I'm just kind of using the support of one of my arms. And then we're going to roll all the way. We make ourselves to the other side. So we might need to move the block just a little bit. How did that go? Yeah. And then keep rolling. Yeah. Beautiful. And then making your way all the way to the left. And once you feel set up, go ahead and inhale to lengthen and exhale slowly, gently. Once again, if you want to come onto your forearms, if that feels comfy. And just noticing the stretch in your hip flexors. Maybe noticing the difference, if there is one, from this side versus the other side. Give you a moment, deep breath in. And slow, gentle, deep breath out. Just imagining your body in this moment, just like a noodle. Just like a noodle, relaxing, releasing. And then just taking a moment to breathe in for 4 and exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly, gently, once again, rolling onto that left hip, getting into a little bit of that fascia, maybe feeling one particular spot needing a little extra love. So just attuning to that. And then making your way all the way, all the way to your back. We'll do one last pose here before our final resting. We're going to lower all the way down and allowing, creating a C grip with our fingers as we bring our heels, allowing our heels to become as close to the bum as possible. Then placing, you might need to grab your blocks and bring them closer to you. We're going to place your hands like brakes as you press into your feet, pressing into your palms, lifting your hips, and then using, and I'll make sure to come out of it and check too. So using the middle level, your blocks, bringing them together and lifting your hips all the way up, up, up. And then feeling for that flat part. So your sacrum, that's the part you're going to make contact with your blocks. And this feels so good. And I cannot wait for you to try it. Oh my God. I haven't done this in a while because I haven't had blocks. And I went and got some for us. Okay. And just letting me know, because I will absolutely honor what I just said and come out of this so I can check. But I want to see how you feel. Thumbs. Yay. Yay, double thumbs. Okay. So I want this to feel as good for you as it does for me. It feels so charming. Okay, we're gonna come to our breath. Oh, let's inhale together for 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping that same fluidity in your breath, creating that light constriction in the back of your throat. Just noticing these moments, thoughts, feelings, emotions, those things come and they go. And coming back to anchoring into the intention, paying attention to right here, right now. That's with our senses. When things feel really good, it's a really beautiful experience when we attune to these moments. And we can save them, reflect on them later. One last round here. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale fully and exhale completely. This time on the next inhale, you're going to press your palms down into the mat. Press your feet into the mat as you lift your hips all the way up, up, up. Slowly, gently, one vertebra at a time, lower all the way down. We're going to allow our knees to open like a book. And then you're going to place one block in the middle of your feet. See how that feels. Yeah. And if that doesn't feel comfy, you can just go ahead, slowly, gently extend your legs out. It's just one more little bonus pose. See how it felt for you. Ah. And taking a moment, online the time, just taking a moment to release. Awesome. And even softening your gaze or closing your eyes. Hmm. Hmm. And beginning to focus in your attention on your heart. And even placing one hand there. And imagine as you simply focusing your attention on your heart, you're sending energy, sending your aliveness, anything that feels good to send to your heart in this moment, maybe a word or a phrase, or just simply focusing your attention on your heart and breathe. Remembering we have all these neurons in our heart, this brain in our heart. There's something really, truly magical about just simply placing your focus there. And taking another nice, deep, letting go breath. Now placing another hand on your heart, so just having a little extra pressure there. Deep breath in. Slow, gentle, deep breath out. And then whenever you're ready, no rush, just beginning to slowly, gently, using your hands to support you to bring your knees together and allowing the block that was placed in between your feet to make its way to the opposite side. Just make your way to your side, a little fetal position. And stay here for 3 rounds of breath. And slowly, gently coming all the way up. A comfortable seated position. Whatever feels comfy for you. And we'll end with 3 rounds of our box breathing, so that diaphragmatic breathing. So feel free to place your palms facing upwards, softening your gaze or closing your eyes. Inhaling for 4, hold for 4, exhale 4, hold for 4 at the bottom. I'll count as you breathe. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale fully and exhale completely. Placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Feel free to repeat this internally. May this practice heal and strengthen both our bodies and our minds. May this practice heal and strengthen both our bodies and our minds. Gently forward fold, honoring your body, your heart, your mind. And slowly, gently releasing. Thank you so much. Such an honor to practice with you.